there, and I was like, this footage looks old, but it looks new because this is the new Chappelle, not the guy that died a long time ago. It's the new one. So I was like, who's this? I mean, what's this one? So yeah, it turned out to be pretty good, man. Turned out to be pretty good.
Man, like I saw it hovering around, but sometimes I feel like I want to prepare myself for it, right? Like,
Well, you
I
about
don't
to
just
have
want to
sex
step.
with the footage? What's going on? What do you mean
Yeah,
prepared?
like what you need to prep for?
It's not even that I need to prep. It's just more so. It's like I want to be in a great mood to watch this. If I'm in a great mood, I feel like I'm gonna get more out of it.
Mm,
But if I'm just in a
I
whatever
don't think
mood,
this is
like
one of
I'll
those.
give it a watch, man.
Yeah,
I
I
feel
don't
like I
feel like this is
won't
one of
get.
those.
You said what?
So yeah, I don't think this is one of those.
Okay. Yeah, for me it was just it's like I want to be like in that realm, right? Where I gotta put my mind in there and just like let me just, you know what I'm saying? I feel like watching it before I'm just like,
No, I get
it's
what you're
there.
saying. I definitely understand what you're
Right.
saying. I'm just saying, like, I don't. It's more like a counseling section more than it is like you need to understand what he's saying. Like, I don't think that Dave is like is trying to go over your head on this one.
What up, chat? What up? Amu?
Hey, what's going on, man?
Man, what's going on, miss? Nigga said, what's going on, man?
If there's any artists in the chat, can you make me a background, please? Like, I've been searching, I can't find one that resonates, so I just want to commission a piece of art, and by commission I mean I will pay for it. But if you can commission us some art, then that would be cool. If there's any artists out there, that would be dope.
What you looking for? A collage?
Or... I just want a background. It could be anything. It could be photography. Like, it can't suck though. You can't just walk to your backyard and be like, photography, and then send me a picture of your backyard. Not gonna work. It has to be. This is an artistic piece that can be in our background to kind of make our foreground pop when we have stuff going on there, and it's kind of representation of the podcast. That's it. So it ain't got to be nothing super special or nothing like that.
Cool. Let me know when you find something. I'll put in for it.
All right.
I just give you random pictures of Timberlands. You can put those up.
What up, Spicy? Spicy in the chat. She didn't change her YouTube name.
Spicy.
What up, Spicy? Who else in there? Let me see.
It's Amu.
Oh, Amu is Spicy?
No, Rebecca is Spicy.
Oh, what's up, Bex?
Amu is Daiko. Remember when she came through the last time? Yeah.
Daikomi.
Daiko.
Both my sister-in-laws.
What up, y'all?
How come you're not showing up in the feed, bro? I can't even. What is going on with your channel, bro? How did they find it already?
I don't know. I'm on it.
I mean,
I might have to refresh.
Man, I don't know. I've been bouncing back and forth on the pages trying to.
Damn, that means you don't like the content, bro. I don't know.
Silly man.
Sauropod date added, newest. Am I streaming on my channel? Like, what is going on? Because
no, I'm on mine right now.
Man, do I have to send you a link, bro?
This is intro and quick question. All right, so that's the most oldest one, and then it's crazy. You look older back then. You look older 4 years ago.
Oh shit! Why do you do that to me, bro? What up, Lee?
No, you're doing good. You must be doing good in your life, man. You're still in your youth back. Because 4 years ago, man, you was doing some things, man. I don't know what to tell you, man. You was going through it.
Hey, man, there's certain stages of stress, bro.
That's all I'm getting at, man. That's all I'm getting at.
Certain stages, bro.
Okay, I got
I look old, young. Now you look young, old. You heard?
Nah, man, that's not what I'm saying. You're making it feel. Yo, listen, this is me trying to congratulate
I'm cool,
you.
Man, I appreciate it, man.
Nah, you don't, man, because you know what's gonna happen. You're gonna get in bed with Liz later on and be like, man, that nigga Biz don't never know what to say out of his mouth on the podcast, man. He talked about my beard today. I didn't like it.
This nigga talk about my would-be beard.
I'll be trying to steer him away on certain topics, but he keep coming back with the same shit.
Bro, I wish my job allowed me to have a fucking beard, boy.
What's up, Lee?
Shit.
Lovely Lee. Spectacular Lee.
Word. Health bug Lee. Sit back and revive people Lee. I've seen it.
All the things. Oh,
Noah Limbs on Overwatch Lee.
Right? Don't know when to give up Overwatch Lee.
Diego Leomi.
Even Kicks gave it up, man. Kicks found a new useless thing to be playing.
yeah, pretty much.
Which one of y'all is Midnight? That was pretty good, man. We had fun. That was fun. If you're here.
Rebecca.
Bex. All Bex.
Oh, that was you? I had the visual of Rebecca. That was fun.
Yeah. Next time come earlier, son.
I was chilling with the homies, man. We were chilling drinking. I was at my homegirl's house, and then I felt like I was taking time away from chilling with them, and I was like, damn, I can't do that.
No, that's cool.
Man, they could have watched it. They could have participated.
I mean,
they didn't want to. They felt weird.
Showed up.
Yeah, you showed up, man. I was gonna show up too, but like, yeah, I was busy. I was just sitting there, like watching the girls, man. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna hop on as soon as they get into something else.
Yo, that was funny, Rebecca. Though. Or spicy. That was funny, spicy. That was it was a real treat to be there. But what do you think about the homie Gio? That's my dude, man.
All I do is say clarinet. I ain't gonna forget that.
Yeah. Nigga, she playing the flute or the clarinet?
That resonated with me because I used to believe that. Like I used to say that as jokes. Like, oh, she played the clarinet. Like, you know what that mean? You know what that mean?
You know what that mean, dog?
She up and down the shaft. That's what that means. She up and down the shaft. She's strictly doing the flute. That's still cool. But up and down the shaft. Oh,
right. What other instruments could improve your abilities?
Oboe.
I know piano can improve a certain type of ability. I know that.
Piano.
What is?
Cause I learned piano for like 1 month. 1 month.
I mean, maybe for you. I mean, I don't know what. Are we going back to what we used to say about you, bro? The tickles.
Uh-oh.
Man, I have no idea what you're talking about, bro.
You said piano, man. tickling the ivories.
Oh man,
You never heard that phrase for playing the piano?
No.
Girl, well, I don't know what to tell you, man. Must be a piano man thing. I don't know. Hey, what's new with y'all, man? What's going on out there? What's popping? What's the newness? Hope everybody's fine. Hope everybody's doing good. Hope everybody's families are all right. Hope your relationships are intact. You know, those are important aspects of. Oh, well, my feet just all of a sudden get hot. What the fuck going on with me? I need to go to the doctor. What is that?
Uh-oh.
Yo, that was weird.
I don't know. Like, I feel like it's weird to get into anything now because I just think about the kids, man. All this coronavirus stuff going around. I'm like, this is gonna be stapled in kids' memories, son. Like, what? How can we appreciate the kids more, bro?
What?
I don't know.
I was just thinking about the kids, man, because when I was a kid, honey buns were like 50 cents, probably cheaper. I had like those 5-cent candies. These kids don't got that no more. And then they have a coronavirus. That's just crazy, son.
Well, the dollar is more plentiful now. So if the honey bun's $1 now, it's the same. Technically, in terms of expense.
Shit, much less. Much less.
I know it was cheaper back in the day, but was it really? Was it easier to make $1 back in the day than it is now?
Yes. Absolutely.
15 cents, bruh. 15.
I'm telling you, man, they have more in them bags too.
I mean, I remember homeless people from back in the day versus now, man. Homeless people back in the day don't be looking homeless. So back in the day, man, they had their shoes be wide open on the side and duct tape on them, and I don't know, man. I don't know. You can judge based on how your homeless market look. When they they're doing bad, but they're not doing nearly as bad as they used to.
Or could it be a tactic to like look as bad as possible to get the most money?
You would think you would do that, but they don't.
Oof. Them dudes be looking normal.
Yeah, I need to get out there, man. Get a couple extra dollars on the side. Get a lawn chair.
Shit.
The sun.
Everything cool over here, man. Just taking it day by day. Wishing people would, realize that there's a pandemic going on and like stop rushing into shit all day.
No, they best believe they know, and they ain't forgot. They just don't. They don't care no more. They're like, whatever. I'm going to live my life, and whatever happens, happens. At a certain point, that's really what's going to happen for everybody. So you're going to have to figure out whether or not you're going to just want to sit here and chill, or you want to get out there and resume. So we're going to all meet those crossroads sometime.
I mean, I'm sure they're studying like Simpsons episodes right about now and just going, all right, man, we gotta prepare for that one. It's like, we gotta prepare for this prediction right here.
How you know the prediction and not like a story told from the future? Like how you know somebody didn't travel back in time to start the Simpsons and they're just telling stories that they already know about? So it's not really a prediction.
True. Could be a YouTube analyst video, but spanning 1,000 episodes.
Is a time traveling animator. Like he traveled back in time just to be an animator. Like, why'd you send him that? What'd you send
the funny thing is history repeats itself. So like, I mean, it might not be that hard. I don't know if there were escalators back then, but Trump going down the escalator is pretty accurate.
Wait, did you just ask for escalators back during Simpsons?
No, I'm just saying like back then, well, I say history repeats itself. So what I'm saying is I don't know whether they had, like man-powered or labored escalators, and a celebrity was going down the escalator, waving his hand, but they decided to use Trump in that view. But that was pretty fucking accurate, bro.
Could have been anybody, son. Could have been Arnold Schwarzenegger.
I'm gonna let the escalator thing go, man, because I realize I'm hung up on that, and I don't need to be.
Yeah, you don't need to be. You know how they had slaves, man. They had slaves do everything, bro.
Yo, it's a cartoon about modern day.
I'm just saying, bro.
Oh man! All right, that's cool. That's cool.
So then, are we gonna start like looking at Futurama in the future? They're made by the same people.
No, man. There's no crustacean people.
Yeah, but that's something we probably don't gotta worry about until Futurama.
You got to see what time like old boy gets out of the fridge. what year he gets out of the fridge, and then let's see.
Right.
Do we get attacked by aliens, and then we build right back up, then get attacked by other aliens, and then build back up, and then get attacked by aliens again, and then we got a whole galactical alliance, somewhat?
I mean, we very well could be on the cusp of aliens. I mean, as far as knowing, or not knowing, but actually seeing one day if we haven't already. I mean, this way things are going. This feels weird. You know what I mean? Like this is set up for something that's not like it's planned, but like it's the jab before the punchline. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's like okay, here's this. Oh, you thought that was it? No, check this out. You know what I mean? Like, because that's what it's been all year so far. It's been one tragedy and that. Oh, like y'all think that's it? Oh no, check this out. By the end of the year, man, it's gonna be aliens, man. It's gotta be. Like,
it just makes you wonder, like, what did you do to make it like better? Like, is all this making it like better for us to do things or worse? Like, who knows?
It's a silver lining for some people, man. Because in regards to the corona hits, right? It's bad for like millions of people, but it's good for something. Like work is like the easiest it's ever been. Some people are staying home and they want to be home at that point in time. They may realize it now that they don't want to be, but
Right.
uh people who are not working that are getting unemployment, they're getting way more than they were while working. Like it's a silver lining for most people, I think. Children don't have to go to freaking school. I guess it's good for them. They can stay the frick home. I saw a post on Facebook that said these kids need to go back to school. My kid seemed to like go to bed around 2 o'clock in the morning or some shit like that, acting like she in the club or something. I was like, yo, y'all have no idea.
Yeah, why can't people control their kids though? Like I don't understand why their kids are running the house.
I don't know. Some
You
people
complain
just
about
want
kids going to
kids
bed
to
at
be
2
free.
a.m. Make them go to bed at 11 p.m. or 10 p.m.
Some kids want their kids. Some parents want their kids to be free.
So you gonna send them to school?
What?
Yeah,
No,
homeschool
you know
them.
what?
Shit.
I'm trying to figure out what you're
Homeschool them
saying.
ass.
So like, okay, you want to send you want your kids to be free, but you want to send them to an institution designed around building order because you don't want to deal with them.
I mean, you're gonna have to go to work. I mean, this is a vicious cycle here.
No, but my whole that's not the point I'm making. My point is like you want your kids to be free, like to have all this freedom at home. Like you can go to bed whenever you want. That's cool. All right, and then you turn around and send them to school. Like I don't understand the thought process there. Like that's I don't know.
Well, it's like what other options are there? There's not too many options to think about in that forefront. Like
Know what I
if
mean?
you don't do that, it's neglect and many other things.
What I'm saying is, if you're gonna send them to a place that's full of boundaries, and then you're gonna let them come home and not have any boundaries, like I don't understand like your thought process.
I see what you're saying. You want them to be free, but you're not. But you want to send them to school.
It's kind of
For
productive to what
structure.
you believe.
But-
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, again, some people, have to go to work, man.
Nah,
And school is free. Well, public school is. So
I just think it's not about them being free. I think it's about the parents wanting to be free.
Some parents are 16.
hey,
Some parents are young, a little bit older than that, with like 4-year-olds. Like, all right, man, go your ass to school. I want to chill.
But they be super strict when the kids get home too. They're like, all right, you need to be in bed by 8:30 because I got shit to do. That's what I'm getting at, man.
That's real quick, y'all, as a reminder or as a something for the new folks that are here. To explain this podcast real quick, we like to have fun. We cover mostly fun topics. Sometimes when something happens, we discuss in that time the most uncomfortable of topics for some to listen to. So that's us. And we also like to have fun after the stream. It is called Sex Positions of the Week. So if y'all want to participate, stay tuned till after the show, and we'll go live again, and we'll have a Sex Position of the Week. And that's when the viewers can go ahead and submit their sex position of the week to us, and we will go ahead and view it and review it and see if we like it or not. So if y'all interested, if y'all want to ask, we'll tell y'all how to do it. But if not, that's cool.
Yeah, we have tons of fun on here. Even though, like, I don't know, I feel like, yeah, of course lately it's not gonna be like something crazy. But I feel like I've been less creative during that time, man. I haven't had a shoebox in a while, man. I gotta do things, man. I gotta
Supposed to
do
have a guest still.
Look, hey, she told me in
Why are you
May.
only banking on one person?
I mean, I could ask a couple other people, but the other person that was supposed to come on came in the comments, so I can't be mad at her for that, at least.
Shit, man. You said, hold up, son. He said he was like at his friend's house with a couple of other people. Like, what does your friends do? And do you think it's interesting enough for them to come on?
I think my homie Gio would definitely come through on the podcast, but he likes to banter about politics all day, so I don't know.
Mr. Clarinet?
Yeah, clarinet dude.
Right. Shit, it might be fun.
Yeah.
See if you want to do it, man.
Yeah, he got some unique perspectives, man. I'll bring him on one day. I'll talk to him.
Biz said he pushed back his guests for months, waiting for you.
Man, he just saying that. How about you bring her right now, or him? Yeah.
You said get a guest right now.
This dude trying to act like it's my fault. He just, man, what's up with your guest, man? What's your guest do, bro?
What's Biz supposed to do? Be like, yo, what you doing? All right, put that down. Come through.
Yeah.
All right, I'll send you the link.
Yep.
Nah, you got to prep.
That's what y'all expect me to do, even though these people, I don't know what they be doing a week after I hit them up.
This dude always want to deflect me like I'm the bad person. Like
I gotta y'all telling me for somebody to drop their life for 2 hours real quick on a
no
Tuesday,
one's saying
there's
that. Nobody is saying those words, man. Nobody is saying that. Nobody said that. You're hearing what you want to hear again. Nobody said that.
All right, but then you have a guest, and then you're putting off for my guest when I told you I don't have a guest right now. Where's your guest, bro?
What are you responding to when you're saying these words? Because I don't remember saying anything that deserves this response.
I'm responding to you saying you had a guest for a couple months now, but you're waiting on my guest.
I said I had a guest for a couple months.
I said it. I was joking. It was an exaggeration.
Nigga,
when am I gonna get my apology, bro?
You're not getting an apology because you could have easily said that's what Six said. You could have easily said that.
I'm asking you, what did I say? You're not telling me what I said, and you finally said what I said. It turns out that I didn't say that, and you're not going to take responsibility.
No, you're not taking responsibility that you led me on to say a whole bunch of other shit that you could have easily been like, that's not what I said. Nothing to do with that's what Six said.
Oh my God, man! All right,
that's what Six. You could have easily said that though.
See,
I didn't expect that to happen this way.
And you want to play victim all the time, man.
That is not deflected. Then I ask you, Biz, where's your guest at? And then you could have said something and you didn't.
Because I thought you were saying it in jest in the beginning, but you was really about to get in deep.
So then you were assuming I was asking.
No, you actually got in deep on it. You're laughing about it, but you weren't laughing on the inside.
What up, Terry?
You do that with me all the time. I be laughing, and you'd be like, "Oh, he mad." Like, how am I laughing and mad at the same time? But you were mad, bro.
I wasn't mad.
What up, Terry? Terry, how was your week?
I was just responding, and it had something to do with you. So I went on to say, "Hey, Biz."
Oh, weekend. How was your week or weekend?
What's up, Terry? What's up, girl?
We should have Terry back on, man. We should have Terry back on one of these times, man. It was fun. We should have Spicy on too.
I'm sure she would get on right now. Matter of fact, Terry, you want to hop on the mic with us and talk about some things? Since I can't get a guest last minute, prove me wrong for me. Come on board, so I can prove that I can get a guest anytime.
See, you hear this guy? Now he's making up stuff.
I don't know. I mean, if you listen back to the commentary, I think it's right on point.
I didn't say that you couldn't get somebody last minute. I never said that.
All right, man.
It was an insinuation, bro.
I never said that. Hey, just say it.
Oh, your mom visiting. Where your mom visiting from?
Oh, word. Shit.
I ain't get on.
Well, I got a couple. I got a couple one gotta goes, man. Should I just like? I'll start by saying the first one, man.
Yo,
All right.
Spicy, if you want to come through, we could set that up next week, Tuesday.
Yeah, come through. But one gotta go, guys. One gotta go. So I'm gonna start with the easy one real quick. So we got Tom and Jerry, Animaniacs. Wait, what's the one with Wile E. Coyote? Roadrunner, and Duck Dodgers. One gotta go.
Say them again.
Tom and Jerry, Animaniacs, Roadrunner, Duck Dodgers.
Duck Dodgers.
He was cool though.
Nah, it's Duck Dodgers.
Yeah.
Duck Dodgers and a something in a half century. Yeah, that shit gotta go.
Yeah, true. Definitely gotta go. Oh man. Biz, you got one?
I got one, yo. One gotta go. One gotta go, man.
All right, go ahead.
You didn't think this through, huh?
Chicken, pizza, or ice cream. One gotta go.
Pizza.
Ice cream.
Oh yeah, you don't like dairy. That's right.
I mean, pizza has dairy, but like I don't really fuck with dessert either, so it's both.
Oh shit.
Gotta be pizza, man.
Why pizza?
Well, I feel like steak is too quality, right?
Uh-huh.
Chicken is too much of a staple. You can make too many things with chicken. And ice cream is a default. I don't want to be upset anymore. Treat. You can't be sad eating ice cream. Can't be.
But people eat ice cream when they're sad, and they still be sad while eating ice cream.
Right, but then you eat the ice cream, and you like.
I mean, you're still sad.
Yeah, but when you're eating the ice cream, it's like the opposite effect.
See, that's why one gotta go, Terry. That's what makes it fun. You gotta make hard choices. All right, Spicy. Let me know. But yeah, that's why it's a you can't have a one gotta go and there's an easy choice. I forgot Biz ain't fucking with dairy in that manner. And I didn't know Kicks was gonna say pizza. So
pizza gotta go, man.
That's wild. I can't imagine pizza being on anybody's choice where it gotta go. people who have severe lactose intolerance still eat pizza. like you know how much you love pizza to deal with pain? Like
but I'm sure you're using the ice cream to go because of how shitty it could be for you. But when you take out the health shit, ice cream fits all categories.
But I don't really.
Every single one.
I said ice cream. I don't really, like I said, I don't really like desserts like that either. Like, I really don't mess with cookies. Cookies are good. Don't get me like dessert is good. Don't get me wrong. It's just like I don't have a desire. I don't be wanting none. Like I don't just be sitting here be like, man, I can go for a piece of cake right now, or some pie, or some goddamn candy. I don't experience that. But when it comes to food, I'd be like, yo, man, I can sure use a burger. Man, slice of pizza would be great right about now.
Right. Oh, so cashew ice cream is your Achilles heel when it comes to ice cream?
Oh snap! I don't like nuts.
Cookie dough ice cream. Wait, no, man. I have a couple, man. Cookie dough, coffee, like cotton candy's pretty decent. I'm not an ice cream connoisseur, but there's not that many ice creams I wouldn't fuck with. I'll just say that.
I mean, you would pique my interest if you had some sherbet. I'd be all over that. Like, yo, you got what? What's that over there? What's that orange stuff? That's sherbet. I'm with that.
Right. I'm sure that doesn't count as ice cream, but it kind of is like is emulating ice cream.
It's just what is it? Sorbet? No, it's just sherbet. I don't fucking know what it is, but if we're gonna if we're naming flavors, like I like sherbet. Sherbet's pretty fire.
Sherbet is the ice cream of fruit.
What?
But they have fruit and ice cream.
Ice cream.
Yo, black cherry ice cream's the nastiest ice cream ever, bro. Like that shit is nasty. Black cherry ice cream is disgusting.
Bro. No shit, bro. Black cherry, almost anything is kind of disgusting for me, bro.
I used to get pissed off at my grandparents' house, and they had that shit in the freezer. I go in there and be like, you know, I could probably actually go for a bowl of ice cream today, and that being there, I just slam the door shut, man.
Baby, one gotta go. Chicken, steak, pizza, or ice cream? Pizza?
See?
Weird.
Same page, man. Liz, I fucks with you, Liz.
Well, we already know that.
Fucks with you.
Nah, man, but my go-to is cookie dough ice cream, man. When you got that cookie dough and mixed with the ice cream, bruh, you got 2 in 1.
Chocolate chip cookie dough, that's my jam.
Yeah.
All right, so I got another one. This one might be harder. All right. So in the movie, one gotta go. Story, visuals, great actors, or sequels.
What?
Oh shit! No, I see what he's saying.
I want him to say it again. Terry,
you are wilding out with the steak. All right.
yeah, chill out. That's crazy. Nah, but in a movie, one gotta go. Story, visuals, great actors, or sequels.
Sequels. Wrap that shit up in the first movie. We ain't got no problem.
Well, how long is the movie, bro?
Shoot, a movie can be 3 hours. It can be as long as you allow it to be, really.
Sequels gotta go, man. Fast and the Furious, like 11,000 needs to just like die. Even though the acting is terrible and all that other stuff, sequels have to fucking go. Lee, he's talking about elements in a movie.
He's talking about out of these 4 things: good acting, visuals, story, and then last is sequels.
Yeah.
Why would you want to see a sequel if those first 3 elements didn't exist?
True.
You should have said like great ending or something.
What, for in place of sequels?
Yeah.
Because I feel like some sequels get it right during the second one, like going off, and opposed to the first one. Like, let's say, what's it called? Even though it's kind of a remake, the Walking Dead joint, when they're in the mall and whatever.
Dawn of the Dead?
Yeah, Dawn of the Dead. Not to say that the second one was better, but it was visually more appealing and all those other things.
Anything with Selma Hayek in it the first time was the best. No, I haven't had the Turkey Hill cookie dough ice cream, I don't think. I'm gonna try that though. Appreciate you.
I mean, when you really get down, I mean, like sometimes movies get better because the budget goes up, but the first one has to earn that right for a sequel. You know what I mean? So it's like, I don't know.
I'm mad at prequels, yo. Prequels should just like go the fuck away.
I like prequels.
I like prequels.
No, because here's my theory, and this is why I think that they should go away. Because you already know what the fuck is going to happen, bro. You already know.
Maybe at the beginning of the movie that you watched already, but like the time between the storytelling and the prequel up until that point is unknown.
Yeah, I feel like prequels, not to say they're designed to tie up loose ends, but they could very well tie up loose ends. And that's what I like the most. When like a story, when an arc kind of like, finds its resolution, prequels could very well do that.
Okay, for example, anybody watch Underworld?
No.
I did, but that movie was garbage.
Okay.
I did, but a long time ago.
The vampires and the
Underworld,
werewolves, right?
Vampires and Lycans, yes. Vampires and Lycans. They waited till movie number 2 to do a fucking prequel.
I mean, where else could they go?
They could have went forward with the third one. I mean, the actual third one, and then the eventual fourth one. I don't give a fuck.
Up after the second one. Like there was no coming back from the choices made in the second one. Like it was just like the world is sucked now.
Yeah, it eventually went to people who found out about fucking Lycans and vampires, and now for some reason humans are able to just overpower all both fucking species. And for one, I'm like, no. And the second one, it's all right, bro. I don't care about this dude and his past love, bro.
But that's the talent of being human. We adapt and conquer stuff. So like I can see that happening. It would be a long time coming before it happens, but I don't think that we could be made obsolete to anything really.
Bro, we like Lycans, bro.
Them shits bro. They're werewolves, bro. I'm not saying that.
Werewolves, they're called Lycans in that show.
I know they are. I'm just fucking with you.
like those like we're not overpowering them. We could go ahead and fuck up the vampires. Sure. I fucking first of all, I hate vampires. Vampires are a bunch of bitches. So it's funny how they think that they're
they've been Hollywood fucked up that whole idea of a vampire, bro. They did, man.
Who?
Hollywood. They ruined the idea of vampires. That's why you think that about them now.
No, like if you think about a vampire, they can only come out for certain hours of the day.
Okay,
right?
That's cool. Same thing with werewolves going to come out like twice a month.
Well,
full moon, right?
Well, that's a werewolf. That's a werewolf. We're talking about Lycans in this sense. Right, Lycans can change no matter what.
But does a vampire's powers ever really truly go away? This can't transform. They're still strong as shit all the time.
Yeah, they have to sleep during the day.
Yeah,
and
you gotta sleep sometimes.
And all that other stuff. I mean, yeah, but see, that's the thing. Like humans could go ahead and fuck them up during the day. Huh?
You're not giving vampires a fair shake, man.
No, fuck them, yo.
Vampires are dope.
No, they're not. They're a bunch of bitches.
I seen the anime Castlevania, and that fucking Dracula he's a gangster, bro. So you kill my wife, y'all dead.
That's a different type of vampire, bro.
Be ready in a year. After a year, y'all dead.
That motherfucker can control fire and all that other shit. That's a different vampire. I'm talking about the ones that'll sneak up on you and just bite your ass. That's the ones I'm talking about.
So then you're looking at those whack ass fucking vampires. Even though these are trash ass vampires, look at the Twilight ones where they sprinkle in the sunlight and shit. They're fucking
sprinkle.
Them niggas sprinkle in the sunlight. Them niggas ain't dying from sunlight and shit. Them dudes is pretty beasts.
You mean sparkle?
Nigga, they sprinkle. I don't know what the fuck the Twilight niggas be doing.
What they sprinkling, nigga?
Nigga, they sprinkling sparkle dust. I don't know what the fuck. That fucking weird in Twilight.
Watch out, man. Liz loves Twilight. That's why I don't say anything about them.
I'm just saying, there's fucking werewolf Lycans in there too, and they're fucking trash too.
Twilight pretty. Nah, I don't know about that in Twilight, man. The werewolf gang is pretty tough, but the vampires is trash. Actually, Twilight's kind of trash, but the werewolves definitely. I mean, no, they definitely were cool part. The vampires, ugh, they're gay.
Right. Oh man.
Like, nah, see, and here's the thing, man. I'm gonna say this before Liz actually gets on. Like Edward, like Edward. No, he's a punk ass bitch. Edward is a punk ass bitch. I'm not gonna lie. The other ones that they come up against, yeah, they fired. They don't.
No, the one with the dreads that died immediately, the black one, he was cool as shit till he died, which was immediately.
Isn't Edward's posse like vegan fucking vampires too?
Yeah,
like they only eat deers.
Deer, yeah, they only eat deer.
That's cool.
Just deer, no bears, no
No, humans don't even eat
no
bears.
fox, no foxes. Nothing that'll, not necessarily a fox will fight back, but nothing that'll fight back. You know what I mean? They won't fight no fucking bear.
Like a rabbit.
Why are you giving them shit about eating deer?
Like a rabbit is a rare.
Like, come on now, come on. We all know deer are like easy prey. We all know this.
Well, that's why humans eat them.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's my point exactly. You a fucking vampire, bro. You need to go after a fucking bear.
And then he sniffs his girlfriend's blood and fucking goes crazy. He's like,
you don't want to eat when she walked in, that's like eating a dog. You don't want to eat bear.
Apparently when she walked in and the breeze just hit that nigga nose, bro. Like I recently watched this because I like spending time with my baby. Like the whiff of her hit his fucking nose. This nigga had to leave.
Was she on her period or something? I don't understand.
No. Yo, that'd be funny.
It must have been, bro.
I don't understand why this is happening. You're not telling me the story right.
Apparently, she's a special type of human that once she turns, she's like this almighty whatever, and none of the vampire's powers are like working against her. It's sad that I know what the fuck is going on, but like, yeah, like the vampire, like he's such a bitch, bro. That's why I don't like fucking vampires.
They're still teenagers in high school. I know they're not teenagers because they're old as shit, but they're still high schoolers.
No, but he's such a bitch, man. Look, go after a bear, bro. Bears aren't considered dogs, okay? Bears aren't considered dogs. I heard what you said, and I was gonna let that slip. But bears aren't considered dogs. They can go ahead and fight a bear, bro. They got the strength. They can do it. Like, hunting deer and shit.
Have you ever seen a naked bear? It's gruesome.
A naked bear?
Yeah, a bear with no fur. A furless bear.
Yo, that sounds
It's the
terrifying.
scariest thing ever. Have y'all seen a naked bear? Oh my gosh.
Nah, I'm about to look it up. That joint sounds terrifying.
It looked like a mutated mall rat. It's crazy.
If I seen that in the Wild Dogs. Oh.
Terry says she got to finish reading Interview with the Vampire.
I think I seen the movie with John Travolta, I think. Forgot the woman's name.
Yo, tell me y'all see this hairless bear, bro.
I'm looking at this shit now. What the fuck?
Oh,
bro, that's a lichen.
Why you look like a possum, bro?
Why he got wings? Like,
yo, why he got the
like he does look like he about to sprout some wings, man.
Wait, go back. Why he had that one jail pose? Like right here. It's like in the third row on the bottom.
Yo,
yeah, on the left with the jail pose.
I can freestyle to y'all, man.
The topic is vampire. Well, the topic was vampires versus werewolves and lichens.
Yo, if you're a vampire, you're not screwing around with this thing, man. That's all I'm saying. It looks like your kin. You look related to this thing as a vampire. I'm sorry.
Nah, you can't mess with something that looked like that. I wouldn't even want to, like, if I was starving, bro. I don't think I'd attack that for food.
Yeah, you would. If you were a vampire in Twilight, you should be.
He's like, ooh, good. It's not a bear. It's a small bear.
Oh no! I don't even know why you thought a bear would be like a good substitute for a deer. Like, you just want to see them fight? Is that what this is about?
More blood, bro.
Oh my jeez! Twilight is not even about that.
How you a vegan vampire?
Right. Eating rabbits and fucking deer and shit. And when it comes to humans, they're like, yeah, you a little bitch. When the real dudes that eat humans just comes through. You know what I mean? It's kind of weird.
But lichens eat people.
Lichens eat people.
In that movie?
Yeah.
Oh, well,
They eat people and vampires.
well, they're assholes. We should take a page out of the book of the vampires. Like, what are they like? You ain't got to do that, bro. There's another way. Leave us alone.
But yeah, that's what. Like, going back to the original. That's why I don't like sequels, man. I don't care about the what happened 100,000 years ago into the into the present.
And for me, like, I didn't get to answer, but I think great actors would have to go, right? Because there's movies with some terrible acting in it that makes it hilarious to me, and that shit makes my day, bro. I remember those.
Are you trying to go against the grain?
Yes, he is, as usual.
Look, hear me out, son. If
yeah, it's silly now, huh? It's silly when you think about it.
I'm trying to think of a movie because look, I want to say Napoleon Dynamite, but he acted really good in that movie. He acted really great in that movie, but it was based off of him being a kind of like a terrible actor, if you want to think about it that way. So it's like that one. I don't know if you want to chalk it up to whether he was acting good in there or whether he was doing great at acting like a mediocre person. But yeah, I don't know. Let's say if you took out what's his name, Joker. If you took out Joaquin Phoenix from Joker, it'll probably still be a cool movie. Who knows?
That movie is trash.
You are tripping.
I ain't never watched it because Joker's not even interesting. Like, I don't even like that part of the universe. The whole Batman universe is trash. I like the Batman. I like Dark Knight because the movie is just good in general. But like the whole idea of Batman and his whole everything, his whole world is just dumb. Like, if any other superhero showed up, that city would be clean in like 4 hours. He spends weeks taking care of that place. Like, I don't understand it. Like, I don't understand why he's even on the list. If the Flash showed up, that place would be clean in a matter of like few minutes. Got regular henchmen getting him issues. Man, you don't get the fuck out of here.
Batman? You talking about Batman?
Yeah, I can't stand the love for Batman. I don't understand it.
He's the man.
He's like Chuck Norris, bro.
No, it's not the same. Stop doing it to Chuck, bro. He's a legend. His joke is about how great he is.
I like Batman because his power is just being rich. Like,
well, like Iron Man. At least Iron Man makes sense. He hangs out with he hangs out with real dudes, man. Like, he really be holding his weight.
Turi surprisingly understands what Kix is saying that she loves budget movies with shaky acting.
Right. Look, do you think Barbershop was like a great fucking movie? Because it wasn't.
Well, okay, all right. So this is where I was going.
That was a mediocre movie.
Yeah, it was. But this is where I was going with that. You said the three things that we had to give up: great acting, visuals, and storyline. All great movies don't have all three. But the bad movies are bad movies, regardless of whether it's good actors or not. Like, it is like, you know what I mean? Like, like some movies can't even be saved. You know what I mean? No. So when you say Barbershop, you don't need like top stellar like acting because it was just like super like relatable. We've all been to the barbershop salon, whatever like that. We didn't need to be convinced.
Not that.
You know what I mean? So it just depends on what the movie's about.
I mean, I guess, but you could watch a movie like fucking what's that with Seth Rogen and fucking not Knocked Up, Superbad. You could watch Superbad. That shit wasn't greatly. Like, it didn't have like great actors in it, but it was a classic fucking.
They were definitely good.
Wait.
They were definitely good
actors. It had great writers.
It had good actors. It had a good story. There was nothing visual about it. Okay, there was nothing visual about it, and they left out a sequel. Thank God. So
I'm just saying, great. There's no great actors. There's no great actors in that film. That's what I'm trying to say.
Okay,
but
any of Denzel's movies good with a mediocre actor?
Jonah Hill was a
Mm.
pretty good guy.
Jonah Hill. Hold up, Jonah Hill is a great actor,
He's
bro.
a fantastic
Nah,
actor, even though he's just
I don't think
himself.
I don't think
Even McLovin, like for that part, he was fucking funny.
I
Yeah,
don't
he
think he
was
was
fantastic.
he did great. Like he did great, but I don't think he's a great actor.
Even
Well, we got to talk about per project. We can't talk about overall body of work.
Yeah, if you want to talk about whole body of work, okay, you have that. But for that part, those guys were perfect. Those guys were perfect for that shit. So that's great acting right there. Tori said she never saw a whole Batman. She fell asleep.
I understand. They are really dark.
Yeah, they're pretty
dark and slow
pretty,
in the beginning.
Yeah, there's a lot of downtime.
No, like Black Panther. Like Liz said that Black Panther had everything in it, right?
Yeah, had all.
Not for me. The suit.
Oh
the
my
suit
God.
when like in action, the suit in action, bro. That was not that good. That was not that good. I'm sorry.
You're annoying.
I'm annoying. You're mad.
That wasn't
okay.
Annoying.
So the suit was okay. Look at the fighting between. Look at the fighting between him and
but like
Killmonger,
that's like a out of all three categories, that's a super nitpick.
The suit, really?
Yeah, the damn suit.
Honey, where's my super suit?
Super suit. Damn, that has some great acting.
I'm sorry. Like the animation with the suit was not that great. I'm sorry.
Kidding me?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm an artist.
Tell me something with a perfect suit.
Something with a perfect suit.
The Flash.
Batman.
Fuck out of here, man.
Venom has a perfect suit.
Venom.
You're being funny on purpose again. That's why it's not funny.
No. Batman's suit looks good.
Not talking Venom.
In action, because in action. I'm not saying like just standing there and you know doing like just a regular scene. In action, the suit did not look good in Black Panther.
In action.
In action.
Everyone's laughing at you because
that's cool. I laugh at Kicks when he say the silliest shit too, or Biz. So it's cool.
Silly.
No, it ain't silly to me. Like the shit is not good.
Well, we're not discounting what you're saying. I'm saying I'm not disagreeing with you or agreeing with anybody else. I'm just saying that's a weird nitpick. Yeah. For the whole movie?
The suit actions.
I never said that the movie was trash though. I never said that the movie was trash.
But that's what we're trying to fire.
No. This all we just said that the movies that we named super bad. It wasn't the best movie, but it was great. Right? There was some things we know. There's some things we know was wrong with it. What else? What else did you name? Kicks.
You can even go through
comparison. It's not a comparison. It's saying that there are movies out there that need work. That everything is not perfect. That's it.
Right. Don't have all three categories filled.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
And you attacked visuals with the suit when there was so much, like when that BMW broke down in the middle of the street with the girl that's sitting in it. That shit was fire.
Oh, you have me about a deconstructed.
You know what I'm talking about? When the car, when the car just fell apart and she just went sliding down the street. That shit was hilarious and fire at the same time. That shit looked great.
We're about to have analytical sick right now.
But for the movie, sick analytics. But for the movie to be named Black Panther was the weakest visual in there.
Well, his comic book suit was not that awesome.
His what?
His comic book suit wasn't that awesome. I mean, he has claws, bro. Like, come on.
No, I'm just saying the way physics was fire, man. You could tell it was CGI. That's all I'm saying.
They're all CGI.
Not like, well, Captain America got some excellent visuals. If anything,
he's born though.
Excellent CGI.
Yeah, he born. The second one wasn't born. The first one, yeah.
Yeah.
I can fall asleep on that movie every time. I'm sorry, babe. I can fall asleep to it every time. You want to put me to sleep? Put that on.
Yeah, I fell asleep to that. I watched it on. I didn't. It was on Thanksgiving. I remember watching it. I didn't even eat yet. I still fell asleep. I had to eat this before I even ate. watching that movie.
I love that movie.
When it came out, it was pretty great because what came before that? I think Thor came before that. Thor was good. Actually.
All Thor movies are good.
Yeah, they're all good.
Not all of
Not
them.
the last one. Last one was a joke.
The last one when he cut his hair was funny as shit.
Kind of
That shit
forgot
was
about that
hilarious.
one.
That one was hilarious. That was the best one as far as comic relief.
He was a bitch in the last one.
And the Hulk showed up. When he would do a find Hulk on that planet. Yeah, that was a good one, man. I don't know what y'all saying.
That part, I mean,
that.
it was funny.
It was a joke.
It's a guy I know from work. Yeah, that's funny.
Right.
I like that movie.
But
Yeah.
I mean, it became a comedy, and I didn't think Thor,
Was a
the God
joke.
of Thunder, to be a comedy special. I didn't think so.
He definitely was. Where's my beer? Bring me another.
Even in Endgame, bro, Fat Thor. Come on now,
They made
Oh
Thor-
yeah,
Fat Thor.
nigga was
Come
chilling.
on. They de-godded him.
I mean, I don't know, man. I feel like I could bring up examples, like more examples, but I just can't think of them. The only other one that I could think of is Pacific Rim. No great actors there, just acting,
Zero.
but the
Zero.
movie was dope.
Idris
Elba. David.
Idris Elba was the best actor in that
David
movie.
Otuniga is not a great actor.
I mean, in that movie, they did
I don't know, babe.
great though.
I don't know.
I'm done.
I like D. I like David Otoga.
You like D?
Pause. And but for that movie, no.
Oh man.
Nah, baby. Hey yo, you got another one, or is that it?
Well, I did have another one, but it's kind of straightforward and and
All right.
this one boils down to 3. So one gotta go. Missionary, doggy, or what was the third one? I ain't even looking at the thing. Missionary, doggy, or riding.
Cowgirl.
Yeah, say cowgirl. Yeah.
Missionary could dip off.
I'll dismiss writing.
Yeah, me too. Riding, gotta go.
Missionary is the most basic thing, and that can go. I want to have fun.
Sometimes I'll be too tired to have fun. I just want to bust off and go to sleep, and the missionary's perfect.
You just want to get your nut off and go to sleep.
Well, yeah, sometimes.
Put your whole body weight and just like lean over.
Your whole body. It just sounds bad, bro.
Right, just like I don't care if you're hard of breathing right
question.
now.
What do you mean, like even like the fact that I want to get a nut and go to sleep? I don't feel bad for that. Fuck it.
No, I'm just saying.
I'm sure some ladies feel like that.
Oh, Rebecca says cowgirl. Of course.
Because she got
Midnight
mad
Cowgirl.
work for that.
2020.
Of course. I'll say bye to the cowgirl. Of course you would, man.
I agree. I mean, it's and then sometimes it's like some people can't even like I don't know. Some people just don't have the gift to do that. I don't know.
Yeah. Look like they emulating off a TV show or or something they saw, because sometimes it ain't. It's like they try to make it visual pleasing. I'm like, this ain't about visual pleasing. It's about getting the job done.
I don't know, man. Something about the boobs going up and down is cool, man. I like the boobs jiggling.
Although some women come very easily in cowgirl. So I don't know. I don't know.
Well, then that's good, isn't it?
I mean, yeah. That's why I'm like thinking it over. Like, you know what? Some people some women like that. I mean, I don't know. Yeah.
I mean, it's a chance for you to be lazy, right? Like a dude could just lay there and say, just lay back.
Yeah.
Right. That one ain't too bad.
That's why I say missionary can go.
For me, missionary, you got that whole controls piece, man. You get to fluctuate what you want to fluctuate. You could up the speed, lower the speed, chill.
You do that with doggy style too, though.
Have a drink break. Hey, you know what you're talking about? Doggy styles. Doggy styles the concrete. Like that's the concrete answer. I mean, non-answer. But Yeah, I don't know. You could fluctuate in missionary and be comfortable.
How convenient. All the girls said cowgirl can go.
How convenient. Preach, give us a break.
Thanks, that's what I'm talking about, bro. That's what I'm talking about.
What up,
That's what I'm talking about, more. That's my man, more, yo. Yeah, for sure. Like, yo, we can put in work in doggy style. You ladies can put in work on cowgirl, and then y'all can even put in work in doggy style too. Y'all can throw it back. It's all in the fun. It's all in the fun.
Yeah, I've already said that, man. We doing mad work.
Hey, you could do a minimum amount of work in doggy too. You know what I'm saying? Or
well, that's what I'm saying. Like, you can take control. You can take control. You can, like, she can take control.
I can't be hands off with doggy style too long. Like, I can't not be like, you know, like some people, like, I guess you're saying you don't have to be as in it. Like, you know, they can do most of it, but that doesn't last that long.
That's true.
Like, it's like you're just compelled to thrust. Like, there's nothing you can do about it.
Honestly, that's true. I feel like there has to be a specific bit of circumstance for you to be lazy and doggy. Like, you need a wall or something to put your back on, and a resting spot, just a resting, comfortable spot. Like, very specific requirements.
Yeah, but that is that's basically on where you at. Like, you like bathroom stalls, right? So
I would get it in the bathroom stall. I don't know about you.
so like doggy is the best thing. Either one can go ahead and do the pumps or the throwbacks. You know, man,
why you gotta include somebody else in there, bro?
and then you could I didn't hold up. What are you talking about, Kicks?
You talking about somebody else could do the pumps, and who you including in there? This guy.
It's not somebody else. My bad, man. Wrong wording. You could do the thrusting. She could do the throw in the back. Okay, I wasn't saying there was going to be a third person in there. Okay, relax. And
this guy, man,
wasn't motherfucker having flashbacks. And you know, it all depends on where you at.
Yeah.
Now, cowgirl, ladies, y'all gotta put in some work. Okay. Okay. All right.
I mean, that cowgirl is a top contender too. Like, you know, you not only do you get the visuals of the front, you know, you get the ease of access of you know, the titties just falling in your mouth, but you also get the grabbing of the booty, right? That could also play a role if you just in that mental frame of state. You know what I mean? Like that booty slap could mean a lot in a small amount of time.
Exactly, and y'all control how much of the dick goes in at that point.
True.
So it's more advantageous for y'all to be up top. Just saying.
And statistically, you get pregnant less being on top.
And Liz coming with some facts. Okay. Statistically,
they ain't asked nobody I know, so it ain't facts.
You're less likely to get pregnant if you riding on the dick. That's statistically speaking.
Why? Because of the angle of the woman? I don't get that science, bro.
Because gravity, nigga.
Something that's so an organism so light, they so controlled by gravity.
Right. Just stand up in the closet if you get injected in.
Hey, you know,
still, but it's
women, some women actually drip once they once they start walking into the shower. Just saying.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That negates it all.
Yeah, well, I'm just saying, bro. I mean, if y'all you fucking around want to get pregnant, you go ahead. You just, after the man busting up, both of y'all just go ahead and lay down. Some women like to take a shower. Some men like to take a shower after they have sex.
What?
Yeah.
Why you making this about hygiene? No one said like what? How's
Some
this a
people,
segue?
some people are like that. Some people are like that. I'm just saying. I mean, this is like a side road to what the fuck I'm saying. But
That's
like,
why I'm saying. Why are we on the street right now? Like what?
Because you was like, nah, I don't believe it. I'm like, well, some people like drip once they get up and start walking. So I'm just saying.
All I was disagreeing with that about is that there's so many motherfuckers in there that dripping don't mean shit. That's all I'm saying.
All right. I mean, you might be right.
You got millions of motherfuckers in there competing for position. The motherfuckers who dripped out just lost. That's all that means.
Hold on, that takes time. It's not immediate. It's not like
I know it's not immediate. I know it's not immediate.
Oh yeah, okay.
She went to the
some
bathroom and all dripped
facts.
out, man. We good, man. We good.
Some more facts. If you're a female struggling with fertility, or if you're a couple struggling with fertility, the doctors usually suggest that cowgirl is not the best thing for it. Missionary or doggy.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. Because cowgirl, again, gravity, man. I don't know the scientific term, but it's fucking gravity, bro.
It's just that one doctor that just didn't prefer cowgirl. Who's like, I'd rather try doggy. That's the one.
Do your homework. That's all I'm gonna say.
I think at that point, your sperm is a problem, not where she's at.
And some good women have tilted uterus, so
some women have tilted uteruses.
Man, but sperm want to get there, they're gonna get there.
So you might not be curved right. Yeah. You might shoot past it. I don't know.
I mean, I'm sure there's some variables involved. You're right.
Yeah. A determined sperm is gonna make it. LOL. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I'm just wondering, like, who made this study? It's like, all right, you gonna have sex and cowgirl for a month.
One guy to ask 5 girls.
Right. You pregnant yet?
There was a show. What was that show called? Like where it was just like scientists studying the art of sex.
It's the Masters of Sex.
Boom, the Masters of Sex. So I'm pretty sure there was fucking. Let's think about it. Let's talk about it.
Showtime, fantastic show.
Let's talk about it. No promo. Showtime, pay us if you want. Yeah, I'm pretty sure people were, fascinated about sex and what was going on. More for the woman, like female orgasm and stuff like that. So
and infertility. So
then infertility, more for fun. But
good show.
Stop saying good show. Hey, Showtime pay us.
Right. So that was an interesting one. Gotta go, man. Hey McFly, you ain't pick one yet, bro. So doggy style, missionary, or cowgirl?
Oh, yeah, McFly. Doggy style, missionary, or cowgirl, man. One gotta go.
Yeah, but
I think I have a feeling of what he's about to say, yo.
That was an interesting one, though.
Lee says hi.
I'll put
doggy style gotta go.
Doki gotta go, babe. Oh man, you taking away my fun.
I did not want to be fucked like a dog.
It's not like a dog. Like humans were doing that before they realized dogs were doing that. So,
right.
But just say from the back then. That way, that way it ain't
shit,
so.
Yeah. Not just dogs fuck like that.
Rhinos fuck like that.
Rhinos, lions, horses, turtles.
If you're in a doggy position, it means I'm a bitch and I'm nobody's bitch. So
no, but sure.
All right, so change it to turtle style, bro. You can still do turtle style.
Yeah, let me get past that.
Turtle time.
You're turtle time. You don't want me doing it like a lion.
Doggy can go. That's interesting.
Lion style.
Doggy. Oh man, what's wrong? Hold up, bro.
Oh, he said honestly, doggy gotta go.
No, why? You don't like the stink in your face?
What?
You like look at the stink?
What?
Oh, he escalated that real quick, bro.
Nah, some men are grossed out by buttholes, man. For me, it ain't sex without a doggy. Exactly. It ain't sex.
Doggy got to be incorporated some way, shape, or form.
Word.
Oh man.
Yo,
I think I said this before.
You gotta have to explain. You got to explain the doggy, bro.
I think I said this before, but snakes have up to 8-hour sex, bro. So snake style it is.
Snake style. Nah, that's too long, bro.
8 hours of sex.
That's because they don't move. No. They just wait to come.
Don't they just wrap? Don't they just wrap around and just hiss?
Yeah, they just wrap tails and just lay there. Imagine you on the beach, bro. That sounds comfortable.
No pumping. Oh shit, man! Anybody could do that, then. If you can stay hard long enough, just sit, just go ahead and stick it in, and just lay there.
Right. Just press the Netflix button a couple times. Like, yep, still watching.
Just hiss. Snake style.
Why do you even know that?
I don't know. I think I was watching something and somebody was like, "Did you know you can have sex for up to 8 hours?" I was like, "Word?"
It was National Geographics in like the early 90s where they didn't give a fuck about showing animals fucking.
No,
I'll do turtle.
You see what the common thing about men is, like, we doing the work.
That's what it is, man.
That's why I never fell back on my statement, bro. Because I already know what it is, man. I already know.
Son, look. Nobody's asking you to fall back in your statement, bro. Nobody's asking you to do that, man.
I know that.
Yo, you probably do turtle style anyway, bro. Yeah, and here's why. If a chick is laying on her stomach, you know, then you just go ahead, you put it in there, bro, and you beating it from the back. Still, that's turtle style, man. In my opinion.
I'm gonna walk away.
So you probably done that before, huh?
I'll be right back. I'm gonna walk away for a second.
All
right. Yeah, I mean that sounds like it would be a turtle style, minus the the long egregious of turtle sex, but yeah, that's pretty turtle style.
Yeah, the right angle look. Yeah.
Right. you gotta bite them in the neck, that's part of turtle style too. Oh man. I don't know, man, but when it comes to, I guess, sex positions you can't do without. I guess doggy style will be up there, and you can't really. Oh, the fourth one I was supposed to put was spoon, but I forgot about that one. Yeah,
spoon. All right, good, man. Spoon's fun, man. You grab the you grab the breasts.
Right. That's the morning go-to.
Do a nice little soft nipple twist. You know what I mean?
Right.
All that good stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice little squeeze.
Spoon is a way to approach a situation, if you know what I mean. It's the way. It's the way.
See, McFly's right, yo, and Bill's right, and I agreed. I was just laughing at the conversation, like it should be obvious, man. We men, we do put in the work, and that's why when we started the sex positions of the week, I just put on shit with women on top. And I was like, hey, look at this shit, try it, it's fun.
I mean, it probably spawned off of when we had that conversation. I think that's when Terry was on about how much how much pressure it is for a guy to have sex than it is for a woman. I think that was one of the conversations we had, or it might have been lingering like somewhere in the background. But yeah, we got pressure as men to perform, and women got that pressure, but I feel like it's not as intense.
I don't think women have pressure.
Right.
They don't. I don't think they have pressure at all.
Well, I'm only going based off what their argument was. I feel like they don't have not nearly as much pressure as we do in that situation. But their argument, I think, was that they do just as much work, and for them to execute that work seems like we don't notice that work that's being done, type deal.
Man, I could have used y'all on my team that day.
I was on your team that
Kicks,
day.
but Kicks was trying to play the fence, wasn't he?
But he was helping me out. But you were doing your thing for me, bro. I appreciate that. But you were kind of like, well. You were playing it smart. I ain't gonna lie to you about that. You were playing it smart.
Baby, this strikes a debate, and people have conversations. People just cannot get mad and be like, all right, I'm not fucking with them no more because they think women are lazy in bed. No, come in and make a case.
Lazy.
Yeah.
Is that we have a whole bunch of stipulations? We have a whole bunch of stipulations before we can even enter the cage. Like,
I'm definitely not saying lazy. I'm just saying the workload is pretty obvious.
Yeah, you get the Richter scale, and it's tipping on the man's side.
We gotta. We not only do we have to perform, but even if the visual appearance ain't there, because sometimes it's not. We even got that pressure going in, just like damn, where the 6-pack go that I thought I was gonna see? Or
well, they do just like we are. They worry about how they pussy look.
Yeah, true.
Smell, feel, yeah.
But it ain't really performance based.
Yeah, but but on top of that, most men are just happy to be in there. You know what I mean? So that pressure, whether they know it or not,
performance based.
It's definitely unnecessary. As long as you keep the shit clean, most niggas is happy
that they in the first place. I'm in between.
Yeah, if you keep it clean, finally. In the between. Most niggas is happy that they are in there, period.
Okay, I finally made it, man. I finally crossed the threshold. Pussied them. I'm happy to be here.
It sounded like the wrong phrase of wording, though. In their period, I don't know, man. I'd rather just be in there, bro. I don't know about the period. I mean,
Terry says she ain't looking for no 6-pack.
Why'd you say definitely? Like, is that a hinder? Like, if you see a 6-pack, you're just like, nah.
Because she's looking for something else. She should, Terry already said this before, man. And I ain't gonna say it. She'll probably type it out. But she.
No, but she gave the definitive answer. I just want to know why definitively you'd be like, nah, that's a turnoff type deal. Baby, opposed to if it was there, why not?
Baby, we just clarified it.
Like, no one's saying lazy. We're talking about distribution of workload. Like,
we just clarified it.
And plus, all the positions that we pick, we're like, what are you guys going to be doing?
Yeah, we can play it back. Y'all think y'all got to be flexible? We're like, nah, just put your leg up.
Damn, we got to do all that?
Like, not really, but...
Like,
whoa, like, really?
Well, I guess you could say kick. I guess you could say kicks. Kicks got y'all doing like the most shit.
Nah, son.
Yeah, you do.
Yo,
who had the table?
Liz was arguing that day.
I had the table.
Well,
Liz was arguing that day.
No.
Liz was arguing that day, like, come on, nigga, y'all want me to look back and all that, like. Like, not really.
No, looking back ain't a stretch of like imagination. But here's the thing: the table. Okay, I knew somebody was gonna bring it up. The table is just something that you could put there. Okay, you don't have to use the table in that form. You can use a bed, the floor, a stiff ass couch. Whatever you need, it don't have to be a table, yo. You automatically think the table is wobbly for some reason, man. Probably because like y'all's experiences with tables have been wobbly. I don't know, but you don't need a fucking table for that.
All right, double L. Listen, hold on, real quick. Okay, I'm gonna give you an analogy, and hopefully this clears up. All right. So you're saying distribution of workload, hence, according to you, we're not doing shit equates to laziness. No, everybody has a role to play. All right, everybody has a role to play. It just happens that we kind of are in a spectrum of doing a lot more of the work. No different than watching a movie and seeing an extra in the background. They are playing their role. They're doing their part. They're not being lazy. That's what they're doing. Okay, they don't need to do anything else. That's what they do. But the actors in the foreground are carrying the show. But in that moment, everyone is in harmony doing what they're supposed to be doing. Like no one is being lazy. They're playing their roles. That makes sense?
Yeah. It's just that, let's say our role just happens to be more of a role. Now let me stop.
That's what I'm saying.
It just happens to have more heavy lifting in it. My role happens to travel miles, man.
Okay.
So Spicy is trying to find women to show men how to eat the cat.
I think she's trying to find guys to teach guys how to give head.
I call it giving face, man. I don't call it head. That's like head is so descriptive of a woman doing something to a man. That's why I call it face. But you know.
You just want to hate me so bad, Liz. It's cool.
Tori says, if the 6-pack is there, cool. But I'm not going out looking for it specifically. It won't be disappointed if it isn't there. Okay. Now, she will be disappointed if there are inches missing.
You can't miss inches that you never had. You know what I'm saying?
That's a good point.
In her criteria, man.
I'm talking about for a guy. Like,
yeah, I know.
That's a good point.
Oh, damn, I misplaced like these 3 inches. I don't know.
3 inches at? Oh, down up on the nightstand, man. I'll be right back.
I knew I should have picked them up on the way.
Like, nah, look at it from this angle. It looks like that, right?
Should have got that extendo dick. Oh, my bad.
This guy. I think this guy's fascinated.
Nah, it just makes perfect sense. Let's see. So my baby says, so we are in harmony, but your role just involves more work and we do the minimal tasks. Got it, lazy. That's not lazy.
Kicks is the only person that would volunteer.
For the head shit.
I don't owe y'all nothing. What the
fuck? I mean, if y'all want to see an expert at his craft, you invite me. But other than that, bro.
Nigga, you got your... No. Anyway.
And besides, when
Bex,
when you just sucking on a lollipop, that wasn't even like, what were you doing?
Oh yeah, I missed that part, man. Oh.
Yeah, she only pulled out a lollipop. Other folks actually
Donnie went in, bro. She did her motherfucking job, bro. The first girl, she was pretty good too. I forgot her name. But yeah, she was all right too, man. They both did their
mouth romance on a woman is an art. Hey,
it really is, man.
You got to know what you got to know the woman actually kicks. It means you are fun and you don't give no fucks.
Yeah, man. As a presentation goes, I don't know, but I do my work. I do my work.
See, I ain't about to display the action of my tongue. I don't do that. You know what I mean?
I mean, you've been inviting him since the beginning. I didn't get invited till I got there because I was there. I already know what time it was. I ain't about to make no mockery of me.
Nobody was mocking you, bro.
No, I said mockery. Make me a mockery. Yeah, I wasn't invited to be on nobody's show. They were like, Kicks, you're a pretty man. You should show up. There can be so many women there. Nobody said nothing to Biz. So I already know what y'all think. It's cool. It's all right.
I mean, they did invite. They invited all of us, but she specifically said, yeah, you should go, Kicks.
Right.
I think that's how she sounds. Keeks.
I don't feel like I let anybody down because I ain't planning on it, and I wasn't planning to be there. So.
Oh snap! See, now the truth come out.
Yeah.
You wasn't even trying.
You're coming to being honest, but as far as anything else, that's all we need. Where's Kickin?
You were honest before, but we needed the honesty now.
Like I'm not supposed to, I wasn't supposed to be on the show, but I like hopped on the call. It's for the viewers pretty much.
Yeah,
Good enough describing other people's shows on my shit.
No, I'm just fucking around, man. That's all I'm doing.
Oh man.
Yo, would you have a problem with a person being on a 9 to 5, like having a 9 to 5, if you were an entrepreneur?
No.
You said what?
If you were an entrepreneur, would you have a problem with your significant other having a 9 to 5 or meeting somebody with a 9 to 5 and y'all get into a relationship? Would you have a problem with that, or would you think that would be a no for you?
No, man. She got a 9 to 5. Why is that even a problem?
No, because it's a problem because
the Be Simone thing.
No, because the Be Simone thing. She pissed off everybody, almost everybody, because of the simple fact that she said, no, I can't have a dude that has a 9 to 5. She wants somebody to be on her same level, I guess. Being on an entrepreneur type level, I guess. But it really pissed people off, and I was wondering what y'all thought about it.
Before we go any further, first and foremost, and only reason I showed it was for Bex. Nobody else need to be asking me about anybody's show but Bex. That's all I'm saying. I appreciate the show, Bex. That shit was fun. I enjoyed it.
Oh man. Oh man.
So how y'all feel? How y'all feel about that?
I mean, it's just like, all right. If we talking about like the levels of somebody wanting to go, right, where it's like you feel like you went past that point and you don't want to regress. I guess that's her opinion, and she could say, I don't want a 9 to 5 dude, but that's the majority of people. They're doing 9 to 5. So if you want to oust out a majority of 9 to 5s, then you're missing out on a bunch of, I guess, great people. But nah, I disagree with her. My guy, disagree.
Let me see. I don't know, man. If she working 9 to 5, I mean, like, I don't know. You gotta really be an entrepreneur in order, like, to really say that. Like, you gotta understand what that is and why a person would say that. So I guess a person who has the freedom to get up and work from anywhere on earth will want somebody who has the same ability because of the fact that, just no, because you get into that kind of lifestyle because you don't want those limits and you don't want nobody calling the shots for you. So, yeah, I would imagine that being the case for why an entrepreneur would say that.
Right, but here's the thing: what is Be Simone? What does she do other than be on Wild 'N Out? Because I don't know her for anything else but Wild 'N Out.
I mean, apparently she's some type of like motivational speaker for women. a lot of women bought that dumbass book because they're really feeding into her bullshit of manifesting. I just say manifesting ain't real, but they don't know how to pick and choose who's telling them the truth or giving them some real game about what manifesting is. So, apparently she's an author because she put out a book and a lot of people bought it. She's an influencer because she's in social media a lot, and I'm sure she gets money from companies that want her to like put their product in front of her followers. So she makes money a lot of different ways.
But I guess she's just putting herself on a pedestal, saying, I ain't getting this because I want that. And the ones who are that gotta leave me alone type deal.
Because I'm what? Hold on, wait. What?
She's putting she's putting herself on a pedestal.
She put herself on a pedestal?
Yeah, she's putting herself on a pedestal. I'm better than this type of person because of this reason, and it happens to be 9 to 5 work.
Well, we gotta make sure that we don't do that to women, though, man. Because, like, you know, we gotta make sure that standards are respected. You know what I mean? Even though it sounds stupid, it's just a stupid standard. But you know what I mean? Like, if she wants to make that standard, we shouldn't get offended. It's like, do we even want somebody like that? No. So she did us a favor. Like, you know what I mean? That's how we gotta start looking at stuff. Like,
I ain't mad at her. She can do what she wants.
No, that's not. I'm not talking about you, because a lot of people who are mad at her. I'm not saying you particularly.
Right.
But
right.
Okay. She's been accused of plagiarism.
Yeah, she has.
Let's see. Apparently, her net worth is about, like, it's funny how it says approximately, but it goes from one to 5 million, approximately. She was a cast on Girls Cruise. Like, she's an actress. She's an R&B singer. Really?
She don't sound like she could sing.
That's why I'm like, I don't know. Like, told to sit there and say that she wants an entrepreneur. I mean, I guess goals. I don't know.
No, she said she don't care if they sell drugs. She just wants someone who hustles. You know what I mean? Like, who does their thing. Like, who's not tied to a desk at work or controlled by a clock per se. Even though when you're an entrepreneur, you're controlled by a clock more than anybody, because you do everything for business. So you spend most of your day operating a business. So, like, who's more controlled by the clock? But anyway, that aside, that's what she was getting at.
Nah, son, talk your shit, nigga.
I ain't got nothing, man. I just think that she's stupid. I mean, but if that's the standard she set for herself, that's cool. You know what I mean? Like if you feel like nobody else can meet your you know your standards in a relationship because they work a job, well, then fuck you. Okay, that's cool. Simply put.
Like, it makes me want to wonder about her humble beginnings. Like, did you ever do a 9 to 5? And I guess you had the ability to be like, I don't like these, and then you did your own little thing. I guess that's fine.
Well, he wants. She wants somebody that's either going to be already that's an entrepreneur or is trained, like that's they want to be that. There are plenty of people who work 9 to 5s who have no interest in being an entrepreneur. She wants that she wants them to have that personality trait to start a business, run a business, make money off a business, lose money on a business, because that's going to happen a lot too. So,
yeah, that's true.
And here's my thing on it. What makes her think that having another entrepreneur beside her, a business person, is gonna be any success, like as successful as more successful relationship than a 9 to 5 relationship? What makes her think that actually works?
What not? What do you mean? Say that one more time. What works?
Like, two entrepreneurs being with each other.
Well,
what makes her think that actually works? Unless you're like, because sometimes more than likely they are not they're not like physically together at that point.
I mean, based on what I heard her say, it just, the mindset is there. You can understand why I'm doing certain things, or why I'm moving certain ways, or why I'm investing certain kinds of money and stuff like that a 9 to 5 person just wouldn't have, because we're not people who do 9 to 5s ain't really used to taking L's like that. So I'm like, I'm about to put money here into this marketing campaign to run ads on Facebook for 4 weeks, which is going to cost me about $4,500. The person who works a 9 to 5, like, you about to do what? You know what I mean? Like, you know the fuck you not. But the person who's in that business is probably like, all right, cool, I could probably go pull some money to help along with that. They see it as the investment thought process is different.
Yeah, that's kind of what I gathered out of it. That, like, she wants to be like in charge of what she does, opposed to somebody else being in charge of what she did. And ironically enough, she's like telling you to do your own thing. If not, we can't like do our thing together. Maybe, I don't know, but it seems like she just wants a boss type mentality, and you can't be a boss type mentality working under somebody's 9 to 5 position.
Yeah, well, as an entrepreneur, again, you're under other people's time just as much as the clock, because time is money and you're constantly working. So technically, for me, you're not that much of a boss. You're still working for somebody.
Hey, you work for your customers.
Yeah, you're working for your customers. So, but in any case, I'm reading what my baby says. She likes what she likes. Why is that bad? It's not like she's shitting on anyone. It's what she likes. We all have preferences. I can't date a gangster or somebody with a criminal record or a man with kids. It doesn't make me a bad person. I like what I like. No, nobody's saying that she's a bad person.
You know what I noticed? You never read when people say I'm right.
All right, my bad, bro. Okay, hold on, let me scroll. All right, Biz is right.
Thank you. Holy shit.
And mira tu kicks. I just want to say that. That was
just speaking on the subject, bro. And I mean, like Terry is saying that you're right on what you said. That's why I said talk your shit. I already told you that you was right. But anyway.
Nah, man, you just gotta say it though. You know what I mean?
No, nigga, I said talk your shit.
I appreciate
that means
it,
I agree.
I mean, I'm just saying.
You know what that means.
I'm just saying, don't skip the chat joints though, man. Those are important too.
Okay? My bad, man. Yo, Biz right, and Biz right again, yo.
I appreciate it, man. Can't make me feel bad for hearing it.
So here's my thing, man. I understand that most people wouldn't understand why you're doing certain things in a different aspect of a business or anything like that, because they're not patient, they're not educated, or they're just ignorant to the fact that you're moving in certain ways. But most entrepreneurs don't move in the same way either. You know what I'm saying? So it's not like that would gel right away. Plus, if you fall down, and the entrepreneur is all about making money, who's to say that they understand the point of, failing? Of course they fail, right? Like you said, Biz. But at the point where they're just constantly winning, to the point where it's like a failure would be, smack in the face.
Nobody wins without losing, though.
Yeah, no, you're absolutely right. But there's gonna come a point in time, like for example, P. Diddy, entrepreneur, right? He wants to find talent. He knows that all songs aren't hits, right? But he'll go ahead, sign an artist, try to make hits with them. If they don't make the hit, he shits on them immediately. An entrepreneur could be that same fucking way. He's failed before. He knows what it's like. But I think anybody that's on the up and up,
I think it's a little bit different in that aspect, because a lot of failure comes from lack of resources and knowledge, right? That's what when you're starting off in entrepreneurship and you start on your journey, a lot of stuff comes from not knowing and not having resources. That's where a lot of ills come from. When P. Diddy picks up somebody who has the potential and puts everything around them and they still fail, I think they probably deserve a little bit of ridicule for that, because you have people who are knowledgeable about how to make a good song. You have writers around you. You have people who know what works. All that stuff is around you. You have everything at your disposal because Diddy set you up with that, and you have all the potential because I see that in you. And guess what? You come up ridiculously short. Like, this song is not even like an album cut.
Right. And he's actively looking for these people. I'm not too sure of how actively she's looking for a dude that is about his business, doing his own entrepreneurial ships. But yeah, like, he's actively looking for like a new artist or something like that, and he has to make that decision to cut them niggas off immediately.
Cut them off.
See, wait a minute. See, cut them off. Wait. But you see what Biz said right there, right? The person got his attention based off of what they were doing.
Yeah, potential.
Right.
Yeah, based off what they were doing.
Potential.
He sets them up with everything around them. He sets them up. Writers, beats, vocalists, whatever you could think of to try to build an artist based off of what they have, and they fail. Is that not on him?
Yeah, he put the effort in there.
But he cuts them off rather than trying to reroute or readjust or find a different lane for them. But he cuts them off.
She got a big head, bro. I can't even remember.
She does have a big head. But how does that make sense?
What makes me mad is that she can make the investment. Let's say her investment was talking to this dude who had his own investment, and what if his joint fails and like he's not the person she was looking for? Like, does she take the blame for that, or does she blame the dude for not being like I don't know, good at what he wanted to do? Right.
That's what I'm saying. And it's and I mean, honestly, it's not bad to have a person who has a steady fucking job. There are 9 to 5 people that are making hundreds of thousands of dollars. Why can't you find somebody like that?
Right. I watched the whole thing of Mad Men. Those are all accomplished people.
My baby says, love my 9 to 5. I'm not a risk taker, but if you wanted to be an entrepreneur sick, you have my support. But I can never take a risk personally. I need a guaranteed paycheck. P.S. Rapping doesn't count. Still need a side job. Don't worry about me, baby.
Right. Look, we all know Sick is the greatest rapper, but he also has a job, so he's good.
What makes B Simone think that a 9 to 5 isn't traveling to other cities and everything like that to handle business? That's the thing right there. No, we're not talking about your McDonald's person or your Foot Locker person or anybody of that stature. We're talking about somebody who has to constantly travel like an entrepreneur and make sure businesses are going well. That's not even considered a 9 to 5 in my playbook, where you got projects, you got things like that where you actually have to deliver to a client to get money, to make that type of money, to make that, that hundreds of thousands of dollars. I'm talking about those, she ain't even barely trying to fuck with that. She wants risk takers.
Right. Like, again, like watching Mad Men, that's all about advertising and things like that, where they have to travel and appeal to people, where they have to launch a big deal with certain companies. I feel like that's, I guess some of those dudes are 9 to 5s when you think about it, but like the bosses, they're the real entrepreneurs trying to get that work in. So it's like you wouldn't deal with the person who's working with that boss dude just because he's doing work under the boss, or like, would you rather just the boss guy taking all those risks opposed to the guy who's just making a 9 to 5 paycheck? I don't know.
Now she's hustling, y'all. Look, reading this shit right here. Did she have any input on the book? Did she outsource and design any content? Like proofreading, anything like that? She looked like, hey, she's hustling. Doesn't sound like it's legit, but she's doing it. I mean,
and that's why I don't think Diddy would be mad at her for failing this time. He'd be like, man, that was a good attempt. But if you put all those things that she was missing, and if you put all those things that was missing in place for her to succeed, he will be furious.
Yo, see, that's what I'm talking about. Terry says, I support a 9 to 5 man because when I marry him, he's going to be able to pay for when I try to be an entrepreneur or go back to school or something like that. Yeah, it's a fallback plan.
It is.
You know what I mean? It's like a 9 to 5 person, whether man or woman, is a fucking safety net, bro.
Yeah, sounds reliable
in my opinion. I mean, I'm just speaking from my opinion here. I feel like a 9 to 5 is steady. You know what I'm saying? And first of all, they have to be a cool-headed 9 to 5. You can't have a person who's, in between jobs as a 9 to 5 person. Okay. But, a steady paycheck is always good, man. It's always a fallback. It's always a safety net. If you got 2 people wilding out, spending dough and not getting the profits off of it, it's gonna be bad. It's gonna be bad.
Right. I don't
We
know.
can all
Maybe
support each other, but one of us needs a 9 to 5. It's tough out here. Exactly. That's all I'm saying. Not everything's gonna sell. But go ahead. Go ahead, Kicks. My bad.
I guess she's just trying to like make up for like what she doesn't do right. It's just like I need somebody to do what I'm doing right, so that when I do it wrong, he could be like, you know, have my back and tell me how to do it right.
Right.
Cause I'll be fucking up. I mean, everybody fucks up, man, but you do fall a bit harder if you're doing it by yourself, because you can't really like lean on a corporation company to have that same schedule tomorrow type shit.
Is that her book?
Apparently, she stole this right out of the book called Law of Attraction or something, and put it in her book.
Oh damn! That's what everybody's saying plagiarism for.
No sources at the bottom. Law of Attraction. All right.
Didn't that come off of Steve Harvey's book?
This book was due the next day, and she got on her last minute school project business, man. She put together a good product. It just wasn't hers. Everybody did. Well, I know I did it. Day before school, like, oh, should I got a project due in the morning?
she made the visuals and was like, fuck, I need content.
Like, these paragraphs gonna have words and I never said before. I don't even care.
Yo, I quite honestly, man, I came close to plagiarism. I came close. Because I couldn't find a fucking thing like in regards to whatever the fuck they was asking for, like that I could put in my own words or something like that. So from what they told us in school, as long as you cite your sources, you're fine. And I had a whole hell of a lot of cites. Citations, excuse me.
Right.
Question, guys. Are you fine working 9 to 5 p.m. supporting your woman? How long would you do it for before you ask her to find a job? How much money am I making, baby?
Right.
Like I said, if I'm making close to $100,000 a year, that's two people's income. Majority of the United States, and that's just living paycheck to paycheck. So if that's semi okay, then if I'm making $100,000, yeah, sure, I'm fine. I probably wouldn't even ask you to get a job.
Yeah, because I was kind of gonna go along those lines where it's like it's no worries supporting your woman or your family, whether it be 9 to 5 or anything else. But how long, and are you making moves in that 9 to 5 to support them better? Or because things do change, doesn't mean that 9 to 5 is gonna be it for your family. Because years later, something bad could happen, and yeah, you never know. So you gotta make moves in those 9 to 5s too.
I mean, me personally, I don't care. Like, you just better not ever allow me to feel like I'm not appreciated. That's all I'm saying. Once you start acting like I'm supposed to be doing shit, that's when things about to go left for you. You know what I mean? Outside of that, take your time, do your thing, school, whatever. Like, whatever you're trying to do, you got my support. But when you start acting like I'm supposed to be or I'm underappreciated, oh, baby girl, listen. There's the door. That's all I know. I don't mind struggling for my team.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll put in extra hours, babe. You already know that. So it's not a question.
Yeah.
I'll throw in 2 extra days to make sure that we good. Don't even worry about that.
Yeah, for sure. Moral of the story: support your loved ones.
Yeah.
Right.
And if you can
stop plagiarizing, goddammit.
Right. And I was gonna say if you get to do your own venture without stealing somebody else's venture, then go for your venture.
If I'm at work all day and I come home, you're like, spend time with me. You don't ever spend time. Why are you not tired? What did you do all day? You ain't work? Oh my God, bro. Oh my God. You didn't do nothing all day. You waited for me to get home tired to give me some bullshit about me not doing something? Oh, all right. Leave me the fuck alone.
Well, side note, because Biz said it takes us in a different direction.
I'm just fucking around, but there's some truth to that though. Like you ain't do nothing all day, and I get home and I've been working all day, and now you're my job again. Now you're my job. Come on, fam. Can't do that.
Hey, everybody, man and woman, when they're working, everybody needs some time, like to blow off some steam.
Exactly.
And it ain't the commute on the way home.
You were by yourself for a whole hour in the car.
Like, yeah, no. See how you put yourself in that, like, see how she put herself in that, microscope. When she starts shitting on, well, not necessarily shitting on people. People feel like they've been shitted on when they like, yo, because some dudes probably thought that they had a chance. Nobody, like B Simone, nobody knows that she's, you know, like she's worth that much because they only see her on one spot, and you know, like that's probably like a quarter of 50% of your base right there that actually like you and like what they see and want to get to know you. And you be like, no, 9 to 5. Now all this shit is coming out about you plagiarizing and everything like that. Now you, and then anybody's gonna shit on your business from this point out. From this point out, because you've been caught. You caught plagiarizing. You caught. Sorry, Meek Mill can't help you.
She said it just last year in October. I love fucking with hood niggas. I'm a little weird bitch, so everything I do is raw to them.
At least she kept up to the word in that regard,
said,
I guess.
damn, baby. On a foe, I ain't even know you was a wizard.
That was her, right?
Yeah, I don't even know what that means.
Oh, man. See, a hood dudes is half a fucking base if that's the case. like, all right.
So.
Like you just like that's like these women that stream online that are like for some reason fucking single, right? They're not really single. They're not gonna tell you that they have a boyfriend. You wanna know why? Because all the suckers think that she's single and they'll give her the money.
You talking like streamers?
Yeah, streamers.
Ugh. Man, they don't care if they with somebody or not.
Damn, you don't have no etiquette. You gonna just
no etiquette, babe. Come
no
on
etiquette.
Now.
We didn't do none of that when we showed up. Okay, we know next time.
Yeah, I'm about to blow that whole thing up.
Word up, son.
That's the worst kind of etiquette ever.
Yo, just put the whole link on. Just us. Wow, that's wild.
Right.
Good job, we appreciate that, man.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, not necessarily shitting on the little guy. I mean, it would hurt if Beyonce said it, but you said it, so I mean, it ain't, you know.
Yeah, I mean, she probably could have did better about how she presented that information, man. She made it seem like nobody was worth her time, but like, if you made it like you're not compatible with everybody, then that's a better conversation to be had. I'm not compatible with everybody. Like, I don't see how that could work. Me being with a 9-to-5 guy or girl, whatever like that. Then yeah, it sounds like you're the problem, which we can accept. You know what I mean? When it's like that we're the problem because we have a 9-to-5. That's when it's an issue. Words are everything, and they connect.
Hey, she missing out, man. She missing out.
Makes absolute sense. And like, I was thinking that, like, yo, you could miss shit like your next like husband.
Word.
Somebody who really understands, like, yo, you just dating, yo. Like, some people are cool with it. You'll never know.
Never know.
She'll be all right. She'll find her somebody who's an entrepreneur but ain't doing nothing, just to sit around the house all day.
Hood as fuck.
Yeah, right.
I got mad ideas, B.
This is why I'm out 8 hours a day. It ain't a 9-to-5.
Everybody loves clean
when
money.
I want.
So I'm gonna make a wash machine that washes money.
Does that already?
I don't know, man. I'm just saying anything.
Like, you can use a washing machine to wash anything, bro. But it washes money specifically.
But
I don't know why they say this money dirty, but it's clean now.
It's a niche product, B.
Niche. Dirty money niche. What happened to dirty money, bro? What happened to dirty money, man?
They got young and left. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't even know who was on dirty money.
Me neither.
Diddy and 2 girls.
Oh, I was thinking about Young Money, Cash Money, and all them. I thought another part of that.
Like Diddy was like, "Yo, all right, man, I got this group together. Fuck the group. I'm gonna go ahead and take these 2, and we're gonna run some. We're gonna have a couple songs."
Yeah, whatever happened to Red Cafe, man? He was really pushing Red Cafe for a long time, man. He just fell off.
That's what I'm talking about, bro.
Oh, Red Cafe was he was a part of that group?
No, I'm just saying, man. Talking about P. Diddy and the entrepreneur type thing, bro. He'll push somebody, and then all of a sudden it's their fault.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. He's a weird character. I'm trying to figure out like who Diddy tried to push and then they left him and then did better. But I don't think he's just good at scouting for people.
I mean,
he's just bad at talent.
It's kind of hard to bounce back from being on a TV show week in and week out, being berated and belittled because you suck, and then you find the show is finally over and you win, and then you get a contract to put out your music, and you want people to respect your music because they watched you get berated and belittled for week in and week out. Like nobody wants to buy your stuff after that.
I think that kind of makes it easier because nowadays you could be, popular for something stupid.
But that was back then though. Like people wasn't like rocking with you. Like people wasn't rocking with you for stupid shit like that back then.
Yeah. Like they respected the craft. Like making the band was definitely a respect the craft type show, and like people actually fucked with you because they watched you grow.
I feel like people just like the story rather than the artist. So you just gotta have the story, and if you have the story that he was with P. Diddy, they got disbanded, everybody said they was bad, and then you make one song and be like, oh, that's that P. Diddy guy, and then like you could make something off of that.
I mean, when it comes down to it, man, P. Diddy know what he's doing. That's just a hobby for him, trying to find people new. Like that ain't the majority of his business anymore. That ain't his mainstream income. He just like, I'm gonna try to find an artist this week, roll some dice. It's like playing the lottery. You don't think you're gonna win, you just play anyway. So hopefully you strike gold. That's what it is for him.
And then you'll find like a Meek Mill out of your camp, and then be Rick Ross and like be hype about it.
Or be Akon and hit the lottery the first time playing with Lady Gaga and just fall off the face of the earth and just spend all her money. I ain't even He did one of the things that we all wish we can do. He was rebuilding Africa with a white slave.
Damn. Word.
Man, found a white slave and rebuild Africa in some places. That's crazy,
bro. I was going to touch upon him too, bro. I was going to touch upon that boy too, man. Creating now Locked Up remix. They won't let me out. Really, you gonna have to move that part, bro. You got to move that part. They let you out, and y'all know what I'm talking about. They let the nigga out. Stop it.
Ironically enough, as soon as he made those little headlines with homie with 6ix9ine, they just released information about him spending or him getting $6 billion to create, Akon land or whatever he's gonna call it, his own country.
Son, it's wild. It's wild, bro. It's wild how he did that, man. I fucks with him for that, but yo, don't fuck up the best, like one of the best songs ever with I'm locked up with a dude who snitched and they let him out.
Damn. I mean, he still got Lonely. Like at least the Lonely will stay intact. Lonely. I am so lonely. At least he still got that song intact.
I don't know, man. You might fuck around and put a whore on there and be like, I'm so lonely part 2. It's like, yo, you ain't that lonely.
I
You
mean,
sleeping with
yeah.
everybody.
Word, it
Or that
could
could
have
be
been
just how
somebody
lonely he
like,
is, you know?
yo, what if your boy like Bobby Shmurda came out with a Locked Up Part 2, son? That would be fire.
I'd rather listen to that.
That would be fire, son.
That makes total sense.
Right.
Akon chasing a bag he don't need, bro.
Word.
I don't think he thinks it's funny.
Yo, I bet he does, yo. I
don't think it's serious for him. I think that, I think Tekashi might be taking it serious. Like, it might have been his idea, and he was entertaining it. Like, all right, come through, and I think he made a mockery of it on social media. Like, it's funny to him. I don't think he's like dead ass about it.
Nah, that nigga dead ass, bro.
Nah, man. I mean, if you're gonna make 5 million, clicks in a day off of that, you might as well go ahead and put it out.
Word.
It's a mockery, bro. Styles P would be pissed.
Right.
Styles P last album I heard wasn't even that. It was alright. I mean, I don't know. I heard it was okay.
Ain't got nothing to do with it, man. That's a classic. Locked Up, They Won't Let Me Out. That's a classic.
I'm just speaking on his name real quick. That's all.
Yeah.
It just makes me mad that, like, when we talking music, right? And let's say you want to remake a classic, that's not the person you go to, son. Like, he not even lyrically inclined. He just, I guess, eye appealing at the moment to some people.
He can get your music in front of a lot of people, though.
Yeah.
Just have a song with him. I mean, Nicki did it.
True.
If you ain't nobody, you will kind of be a fool to say no to him. Honestly, I don't care what your mode is or what people gonna think about you afterwards. But if that was on the table, that might be the most money you ever make in music.
Right. It still gets me. Like, he's Akon, bro. He could choose this song with anybody, son. Like, I know he was looking at his email, and his email got like 1 billion people. I'm pretty damn sure Tekashi wasn't like the most appealing one out of that list. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. It's a weird business move, if it were one.
Yep. It's like T.I. and Iggy Azalea.
Well, that's a weird combination. Period.
Nah, it's just trying to jump on the bag. That's all.
True. Oh man.
All right, y'all. Yep. Shit. Time for sex positions of the week.
Yep.
Shit. Last week, Biz accidentally, made one. He wasn't going to. But that was fun. And surprisingly, the video didn't get taken down because it's a thumbnail. So, shit, man. Y'all know, if you don't know how to submit your sex positions of the week to sirbiz411@gmail.com. That's sirbiz411@gmail.com.
Yep.
All right. And we'll see you there. We'll rate it. We'll comment on it, and we'll see what y'all talking about this week, man.
Yeah.
So y'all got anything to say?
Nah, man. Pretty much. It was a fun show. Are these the outros we talking or?
Yeah. It's 2 hours, bro.
Oh man. Is it? Right. Hey guys,
I tried to, but y'all niggas too busy, man.
We busy. Nah, but it's your man Kicks, man. I did a YouTube video, man. The link should be down in the description. Go check that out. It was pretty fun, making and stuff like that. Check out my music, man. Trev Soup. I don't know if I plugged that in a while. Yeah, Trev Soup on Spotify, SoundCloud, all the media, all the search engines. Just search it, you'll find it. I got two albums out there. 2 albums out, or 1 EP. But yeah, other than that, good seeing y'all, man, in the chat. Y'all always pull up, man, and especially 2 Kicks over here. All right, man.
Nah, it's Justic, man. Follow me on Instagram, Justic24, Twitter, all that's in the description down below. And we'll see